just want to thank Anchor for making this podcast possible. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. It's totally free. They have creation tools that allow you to record, edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. They'll distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So go check it out. Go download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. It's real easy. That's what we use. I just edit the podcast, upload it to the website, and they pretty much do the rest of the work for us. So go check it out, guys. Thank you.
All right. I think that worked out pretty good, Hayden. I think that's going to definitely help us be able to get home just in time.
Yeah, man.
I'm not going to lie, though. In order for us to get back, we should probably all get together again. So where is everybody?
Yeah. They're all right behind us, right?
I don't see him, Hayden.
I hear Chekhov and Sarge. Oh,
I heard them, but like now they're gone. All I just see is a giant group running away with them. Wait, running away with them?
Is it Santa?
No, it's not Santa anymore. You okay there, bud?
Oh yeah, I just had too much of that pina colada you gave me.
Yeah, I understand that. It happens, man. You're definitely a lightweight. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What are all these needles, dude?
Yeah, I don't know, but dude, like I think Sergeant freaking Chekhov got kidnapped.
Really?
Yeah. Yep. There they are. There they go. Yep. I can see him running away. That's not good.
Santa?
No, I wish it was Santa, but it was Hayden. It was that angry mob, man. Come on, pull out of your freaking coma that you got here. All right, man. Come focus up.
Oh, it must be all the sucking of the poisonous darts that Chekhov was supposed to be doing.
Something like that. Oh, dude, this is not good, Hayden. Listen, we can't go back without these guys. In order for us to get home, we got to get everybody else before we leave, bro. And they just got captured.
Oh no, man. This is not good.
This is not good. No. Okay. All right. Listen, I didn't come all this way, spent all this time, spent all this money to walk away without getting everybody. Okay. Listen, I'm not that man. Okay.
Well,
I know I can be tough to deal with, but listen, average Joe leaves no man behind.
Oh man, this is weird coming from you.
I know, man, but
vote out of here because we did the podcast. You got the money, right? You got all the sponsorships. Last time you streamed it, so you should have a lot more money.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. I got all the sponsorships, man. They just the sponsorships required everybody, so that's why we got to get everybody. Yeah. That's why we got to get it.
If you say so, I'm just gonna take another quick nap.
No, wake up! Wake up! Listen,
Thanks.
I need you to focus, Hayden.
I need Chekhov. We got to find Chekhov first.
All right.
You can suck this poison.
The poison out. All right, fine. All right.
Yeah,
I think all we can do is just follow that angry mob and see where they go.
All right. Where are you going? You got to my legs.
What?
Yeah, you got to be my legs.
What are you talking about being your legs? This is ridiculous.
All
right, here, fine. I'll give you a piggyback ride, but I don't want to hear any complaining back there.
Yeah, but the wheelbarrow. How are you gonna? My legs attached to the wheelbarrow. I don't think you can incur any more medical. Just got.
So wait, do you want to go back in the wheelbarrow, or like do you want me to carry you?
Fashion just.
Well, I need you to be specific. You said be your legs. The only way I know how to be your legs is to carry you. If you, what?
I don't think it'd be carried right now, man. Just look at
This is fine. All right, get in here. You're fine. Just slide down. All right, we're gonna get going. All right, now strap yourself in. Here, hold on to the freaking podcast equipment just in case.
So getting lightheaded, Joe.
What's wrong? You getting lightheaded? Hey, focus up.
You could lighter equip. Maybe an iPod would do. All this. What is this stuff?
What are you even talking about, man? You've gone absolutely insane. All right, this is it. All right, we're gonna make our way. God, I hope Sarge and them are doing significantly better than we are.
Gonna take a quick nap too.
That's fine. Take a quick nap. I'll get us there quick. Tally ho! All right, let go. Let go of me. Ugh. Don't get your hands off me. Don't you ever think you could touch me ever again. For I am Chekhov, the greatest Russian of all time.
Put him down over there by the toilet.
Don't put me down by the toilet. Ow! Listen here. You will pay for... Don't get cold water. No cold water. Listen to me. You must let me go. I don't think you understand who you are dealing with.
Man, I don't know. I'm just doing my job, man. I can't understand your accent.
Listen, it is not very thick, okay? Accent's not problem, your problem, okay? So listen, you're going to let me go. You're going to remove these chains and let me walk out of door. Do not even try to stop me. You will let me out.
Yeah, sorry, man. Boss's orders.
Boss's orders. Well, guess what?
Yeah.
Your boss. I want to speak to boss. Let boss come here, and I will prove to him that I am greatest Russian, and he will let me go. He must.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna do that, man. He probably can't understand your accent either. He's from like a different world, man.
Different world. Well, let me tell you something. I
From
know
the
how to
earth, man.
communicate. He's not even from where? Where is he from?
He's from the heavens above, man.
From the
pretty
heavens
super.
above.
Man,
You people.
yeah.
You're crazy. This is your problem.
About 7 o'clock, we're gonna do a ritual. Honor him, honor the gods, and all.
Fine. Go get this God man and bring God to me, and I will speak to him. I must get him to let me out.
He says he wants to speak to the God King.
Yes, tell them. I must speak to the God thing. This God thing you speak of, I'm not quite sure what you mean, but I must speak with him.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do, man.
I swear.
Yeah, the man wants to talk to the God, man.
That's fine, I swear. It is better being reasonable God. I'm tired of dealing with nincompoops every day. Every day is this person, that person. Person speaks meanly to me. Person who doesn't listen to me. All I want...
Gentlemen, the God King from the outer world,
Oh, here
from space. It is him, the God King. Yes, it is me, the King. All bow and worship me, your new master.
You must be joking. It is you, robot. You are God? You are God to these people?
Robot, who are you speaking to? You
Don't-
better watch your tongue, fatty.
Oh, all right, listen. I'm sick and tired of you trying to... I pushed you out of helicopter. How are you even alive? You fell out of helicopter.
With this pitchfork, you watch how you talk to him.
All right, fine. My bad. All right, I'll calm down. But I think you guys need to understand, this is not God, nor even a form of a God. This is simply a robot who is built by some crazy Russian hippie KGB man. This robot is nothing but trouble. Never listen to robot.
I am from the distant worlds.
Distant worlds?
God King.
Oh my God, that robot. I can't believe you found the dumbest people on planet for them to even contemplate to worship you. How do you do this? I do not understand.
Listen, I don't know why you had to push me off of the helicopter.
Well, perhaps if maybe you weren't such big jerk, always making fun of me, making fun of Chekhov, always calling him fat, always calling him this and that, That is why I push out. I was tired of dealing with you. You're very rude.
My sensors were going off as soon as I saw the big belly. What?
Listen, robot. Okay.
Oh, I've never seen it in my life.
Robot,
So,
listen, you know who I am. Don't even pretend. He knows who I am, everyone. We are old friends. Tell him, robot. Tell him how friends.
I'm at the stake too. Oh, look what you've done, fat man.
What have I
You.
even done?
Greasy brain. I think all of the fat foods got to your memory.
Listen, I apologize for pushing you out of helicopter, okay? Does that make you feel better? Now let me go.
Here, take this.
What is this?
It's a key and also a Snickers bar, 'cause I know you so well. Ha 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 ha.
Listen, I will let you make fun of me for the rest of this trip while we are here. But as soon as we're off this island, as soon as we're off whatever place that we are, this base, this location, I will get my revenge on you in the meantime. Otherwise, you're more than welcome to make fun of me. That I will allow. But you must stop it. Also, give me sneakers. You're right. I am hungry.
Okay, let's go
Okay.
quickly.
All right, but yes.
I can have all of the jokes and insults, even about your weight.
Fine. Like I said, you can do it, but you must stop as soon as we leave, or I may perhaps find another way to push something else made of metal off of helicopter again. Understand?
I don't want to be thrown out of the helicopter again.
Then sounds like we've got deal. You make fun of me till we get to helicopter. Once helicopter's done, deal is over. Your debt is paid. You no longer make fun of me, and we move on like two gentlemen, okay?
Okay, sounds good with me. Being God King was getting kind of boring. They don't like my jokes.
You're not the only ones who don't like jokes. Okay, tell me, robot, what exactly direction do we go?
Okay, do you see behind you?
Yes.
Ha ha ha, there is nothing behind you. Why would you look?
Robot! Because you told me to. I'm relying on you.
All we do is go out the door we came in. How stupid. Do you want to go through the sewer system?
Well, that's what I might have thought would help us out the most. But, Robot, before we leave, though, we have to find Sarge. Sarge is out here somewhere.
In the trash compactor? Ha ha ha. I remember that too well.
Yes, I remember it too. Not the most fondest moment of my life. But listen, we have to find Sarge before we go. I don't know where else. Perhaps you know where they put Sarge.
Yes, let me go first.
Okay.
And I will lead you to Sarge and the others.
All right. Lead the way, robot.
All hail the God King. Here I come out of the door with no one behind me or nothing that is extremely overweight and heavy is definitely not behind me. Here he comes. Okay.
Yes, everyone, bow down to God King. Okay, yes. Pay no attention to the Russian behind them. I am nothing. I am only figment of imagination. I am not physically here at all.
Be quiet, Russian man, or they'll hear you and just move your stubby legs.
All right, sorry. All right, I'll move stubby legs. Okay.
Okay, now you must go to the right through that field, and there will be a small shack.
Okay, I will go through field. Are you going to follow?
I will follow behind once I get rid of the crown.
Okay. Wait, is Sarge in this general direction, or is Sarge located through another area?
I am not sure of the whereabouts of Sarge. The army man took matters upon his own hands and escaped while I was being praised as God King.
Sarge
God King.
escaped. Okay, well, we need to figure out some way that he knows we are escaping too. We need to find a way to get Sarge to come back to us. Perhaps he might be able to even help rescue us. In the meantime, wait, robot! Who's those? In the distance, look!
It is the mob. I will go deal with them. I will meet you guys later.
All right. Godspeed,
Good
robot. We'll meet you later, okay?
Good luck to you, fat man. Make sure you take good rest so you don't ruin your heart. Ha ha ha.
Okay, all right. Okay, all right, all right. Oh, man. This
No, you're sweating immediately. So here is this rag.
Thanks so much, robot. I greatly appreciate it very much.
And here is some diapers. Just because. I got to go.
Okay, robot, bye. Try not to come back. All right, I need to figure out some way to get Rob. Wait. Who is that? Wait, is that... That can't be Hayden and Joe. But perhaps it is Hayden and Joe. Hey, gentlemen!
Joe, man, how much longer?
We're almost there.
Oh,
Look!
shoot.
Hey, it's Sarge. Hey!
Oh.
Hey, Sarge!
Sarge?
Oh, not Sarge, I'm sorry. I'm lightheaded. I meant it's Chekhov. I get those two mixed up all the time. They all look the same to me.
Yeah.
Anywho, but Chekhov, here, over here.
No, over here. Or where? Wait, turn me around.
Right here. There you go. See him? Wave high.
I'm just losing a lot of.
Yes. Yes, okay. All right. Hayden, Joe, hi. All right. I just escaped. Craziest thing ever. Robot, still alive. People worship him. Let us go. He's distracting the mobs. But in the meantime, we have to figure out how to find Sarge. Have you perhaps maybe seen him somewhere?
I saw the robot die himself.
Well,
You gotta be delusional.
no, I'm not delusional at all. I promise you. What happened?
I mean, look at all these darts in my. You stopped putting the poison out, and I started having those illusions too. So
Suck the poison out. Yeah, right. Yes. I'm totally going to suck poison out of you. All right. Sit still, Hayden, while I perform that. As I don't perform it. I don't suck poison out of no man's body.
man.
I mean, I don't blame him. Do you? I mean, he's kind of right. Like, I wouldn't suck poison out of a guy's body as well. It's kind of weird.
Well, yeah, but I'm kind of losing consciousness here. I mean, how else are you gonna...
Wait. I'll just keep slapping you. Wake up. There you go. See, that works great. See, it works great.
I don't know.
All right. Yeah, I like that. Can I try? Hayden, stay awake. Stay awake, Hayden.
Oh.
I do like this. I do like slapping Hayden. It's quite fun. Use a can to inflict pain so that he stays awake. Classic Russian technique. Hayden, stay awake.
Right.
All right.
He smelled. Sorry.
All right. Well, we've got us here, but
So-
we got to find Sarge. Like, where do you think he went? Well, I'm not quite sure. I was hoping maybe you guys would have seen him. What about you, Hayden? Do you have idea?
He probably went back to the base, right? I mean,
I don't
don't
think
know.
so. It'd be dangerous. Perhaps he may even be killed back there. I'm hoping if
but-
I was to believe, Sarge might perhaps be running around. But we need to figure out some way to get his attention. Attention, you say? Like what
I
kind?
think
Like what kind of
maybe
attention?
yelling a lot.
Yelling a lot? Oh, how? Okay. Or how about this, Hayden?
But you've got a pretty loud voice. Maybe
I do, but I don't think that'll help out. What if? Now, hear me out. What if we did a podcast?
Yeah, I don't think that'd be loud enough.
No. Like, think about it. Think about it. We'll put out a podcast and it'll use a signal. Maybe Sarge is using something out there that he's trying to locate us, and he knows we do a bunch of podcasts. He might be trying to zero in on our location. I think we definitely should do a podcast.
Yo, you're crazy, man.
No, I mean
so?
that is how we found many American spies back in the day of Soviet Union. I think that's quite the idea.
I think we should just all like pick a side. We'll separate. We'll all search different areas.
Okay, yeah. Here, let me look. Yep, don't see anything. I think that's perfect. So I think we're down for a podcast. Come on, Hayden. Think about it.
Hitler. Maybe that will help, right?
I don't think that will help out very much there, Hayden.
Nothing? Maybe
nothing that I know of.
I guess we really have to do a podcast, huh?
I think it's going to happen. I think it would definitely be the best shot, though.
Well, you got the equipment?
Well, I have you holding it.
Supposed to hold the equipment.
I think, all right. All right, Hayden, how about this? How about you go ahead and start up the podcast? Why don't you start it up?
Yeah, podcast. How did we start those things off again, huh?
I think we generally just say hello and then introduce ourselves.
Just lay me up on that tree there, and
all right.
I'll get this.
Here you go. Okay. Seriously, man, you're so thin. How do you weigh so much?
It's all this equipment, dude.
You're right. All right, here you go. There you go.
Equipment. Like if anybody can't hear us from space, then that's
no. You're not wrong. All right, Hayden. We got you set up. Everything sound good?
Yeah, so far. Yeah, we just need a power source. How are we gonna power this thing, huh?
Not sure. Well, yeah. Here, I got some batteries.
Hey, Chekhov, you still have that Snickers bar?
What? I mean, yes, I was going to use Snickers bar to eat, but something you perhaps need?
Yeah, I remember seeing a commercial that gives you some kind of energy, so it puts off some kind of energy. So, yeah, let me see that real quick here.
All right, here you go.
All right, we good. Can you check 1 2 1 2?
Check 1 2 1. All right.
All right, you ready to go? You intro or me?
How about I'll go? I'll go this time.
All right.
Here we go.
Whenever we're ready here.
Well, all right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another Pizza Subs podcast. Average Joe show coming at you live from my basement.
Yeah, totally not innocent.
Totally not here. But coming at you guys live. Once again, we got Hayden here.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah. Just hanging out. Hayden, how's you doing? How are you? How's your health?
I'm all right. I'm alive, striving. Don't think I've caught an Omicron yet, or Omicron, or Omegatron, whatever it's called. I don't think
one of those, one or the other.
Yeah.
That's great.
How about you, man?
Oh, just been hanging out, man. Having a good time. Been staying out of trouble, trying to do a whole bunch of stuff. It's been nice. So it's been so far. It's been a pretty good start to the New Year's. Been hanging out. Had my birthday a few days ago, so that was pretty cool.
Oh wow! Happy birthday! I totally missed that.
Oh, thanks. It's okay. Only Facebook tells you.
Yeah. It's the only thing. Once I turned that off on Facebook, nobody said happy birthday.
No, you're like, now I don't get it anymore. Why does no one wish me happy birthday?
Well, like I just ditched Facebook like years ago, and then I just go on there and like every year, "Happy birthday," and that's the only time like I would get responses from people.
Really?
It's like I've talked to you ever from a long time ago, but yeah, Facebook's good for birthdays and checking if girls are single,
There you go.
I guess. But anyway, we're missing Chris tonight.
Yeah, Broham is getting his butt handed to him by that Omnicron.
Yeah, Con.
The old
Omega.
Megatron.
Is it Omnicron or Omicron? Everybody I talk to says it's different. Omnicron.
I like Omnicron because it sounds like a freaking Decepticon bug. Like I almost feel like the Decepticons let loose on it or whatever. And we're like, all right, yeah, now you figured out, dude.
Yeah, we can't physically destroy the humans. We'll destroy them. We're back at whatever planet they're on.
Right, freaking sitting there, Transformers running around.
Yeah, we got Omicron. Delta. No, it's Omicron.
No, it's Omicron. But that's good, man. That's good, dude. That's good. Glad everything's been good for you, man. Yo, you know what? I'm totally like excited for this year. So everyone's always been talking about how like the big thing to do is like investment wise is all those those digital coins, right? The cryptocurrency. But you know what? I think the future is in digital art.
Digital
art, man. That's right. Art that you own the right to, and you can look at it and say that you own it, and then everyone else can copy the same art.
Yeah, nobody else can draw it up or copy it or
nothing at all. There's no way to easily duplicate this at all, like 0%.
And it's something that's way more sophisticated than like a pixel drawing of a guy's face, right?
Oh, super.
An 8-bit guy, video game character from like the 70s, right?
Basically.
But yeah, NFTs are a real thing these days, man.
What does NFT stand for? I never actually looked it up.
Well, according to Paris Hilton, you see, she was the one she's like the big celebrity. Well, her and like Gary Vee. But yeah, she was on like some talk show and they're like, "What's NFT?" And she's like, "Okay, like it's so hot." It's like, but it means like non-fungible token. So exactly what you just said. Nobody can copy it and whatnot.
I hate it. It's called
fungible token. So, but the creator gets to decide how many there are. And so once it's on the blockchain, then it's set in stone and whoever owns it. Yeah, people can delete the picture, but you still have the code or the link or whatever that goes directly to the blockchain.
Yeah.
And I think it's kind of cool, but I think it's just way overhyped. Like,
well, I just don't get it. Like, I just don't understand why you would buy something that I can literally use my mouse button, scroll over it, click on it, hit copy, or even just screenshot it and move on.
Yeah, but you don't have like a certificate that says it's on the blockchain and here's like the code or whatever. I mean, because you get that code when you buy it. And also there's like wallets and stuff. So I don't think you can just put a picture in your like crypto wallet. Because all the wallets and stuff now, you can, instead of having just crypto, you can have NFTs. So you can have like music, you can have pictures. All that crazy stuff.
Blows my mind, man. Like, I just don't get it.
Yeah, I don't either. All the like celebrities and stuff are like, have you heard of the Bored Ape Yacht Club or whatever?
No.
So these are the biggest NFTs so far. They're just apes that like look weird. They're just drawings of apes.
Oh wait, yeah, it's like they're like what, like a side profile of a monkey or something like that, and
his face, yeah, and one of them has like golden grills, And then another has like a sailor's hat, and they're just like little character apes. But Steph Curry bought one for like a boatload of money. I don't know exactly, but it was like a ton of money.
I
And
just
now he put it on like his profile picture, and it's like he gets like guaranteed access to this party on a yacht or whatever, this exclusive party that's gonna
because you
happen.
bought it. How much does it cost to buy one of these?
Depends what you buy. Like those are like I think those are like millions maybe.
Stop.
Oh, at
A
least
digital picture is worth millions of dollars?
yeah, Logan Paul just bought one that's like 100,000. Yeah. This artist named Beeple last year made over $1 million selling NFT art. So people spend. I don't know if it's just because it's like a new thing but yeah, people spend a lot of money on them. And creators, it's nice for artists because they're making actual money. And what you can do with the art that you put up there, you can add royalties to it. So every time it gets sold in a transaction, you get like a percentage of it. So, or the artist gets a percentage of the sale. So you can just trade it. So it's kind of like Pokemon cards, but like on the blockchain in a way. But Pokemon has its own, you know.
I just don't get it though. Like it's digital. Like how does that even work? Like
Well, Pokemon cards are almost the same thing, right?
but they're physical.
Yeah,
Like I
but
literally can't go grab a Pokemon card, stare at it, blink once, and have a copy of it. You know what I mean?
Well,
like I literally because like do they have some kind of coding in it that people realize that it is?
yeah, it's on
owned?
the block. So if you look into it, so if someone goes, "Hey, I own this one," it's like first you got to check their wallet, you got to check, and then you could go into it and you got to like check the actual. Yeah, so I'm sure there's ways, but yeah, because it's on the blockchain, you know. So that I don't know how secure or whatever that is, but it's all like Ethereum based, and now the price for Ethereum's skyrocketing.
Wait, Ethereum's picking up? I thought I had a buddy of mine saying it was dead.
Well, okay, it picked up, and then now I guess it's down because it was at 4,300. Now it's at 3,400 or whatever. But Ethereum's kind of like the way to go with all this NFT stuff. So, yeah, because it's the best. So far it's the best cryptocurrency for it. I mean, Bitcoin is just still highly known and whatnot, but I mean, I don't know too much about it, but I've actually been trying to make an NFT myself, and I was like, oh, sweet, it's because it's real easy. Once you get the pictures and stuff, it's real easy. You just upload it to OpenSeas.io. You create a profile and whatnot. You link your wallet, so you have like a wallet on your phone, crypto wallet. You link it to OpenSeas, and then yeah. So I made like this collection of like different like artwork and stuff, and I was like, oh sweet, this is awesome. Everything's up, everything's ready to go, and I hit like sell to put on the actual blockchain itself, and yeah, once I hit that, I was like, okay, it's like initializing with your wallet, and then I had to check my phone, and my phone's like, you want to send $240 to $330 to this website, to OpenSea. So I was like, wait, what? And so apparently there's gas fees.
There's what?
Yeah, there's fees. It's called gas fees, and I just learned about. I'm like, what? You can't just upload your NFT and like have it circulate and start selling and make money and stuff. Nope, you got to pay gas fees.
Really?
Yeah, and gas fees is so I guess it's kind of like they it's called gas, I think, because it's a transportation between like you and the blockchain or whatever, and you have to pay people to like hold your spot or something in like the mining of the yeah, I'm not too familiar with this, but yeah, it costs money to like hold your spot in the mining thing, and depending on like since when I was trying to upload my NFT, the blockchain was super busy or whatever. It was like there was a lot of like mining going on, so they're charging for the gas fees. So it's like, what the heck? Like,
What is this, dude? The digital world is wild. People putting
it's
down value on digital gear blows my freaking mind.
yeah, and now there's all these fees associated with it. It's like, is this even worth it? All these gas
How
fees
much?
for
How much?
mining.
And they call them gas fees.
Yeah. It's like,
It's so funny that the digital world even has a what's the fees you get when you just even want to buy a ticket to go see a convenience charge?
a convenience fee.
Dude, this is a convenience fee. You're like, I don't know. It doesn't feel convenient to me at all.
This is an inconvenience fee to me. But yeah, like they promised all the money goes towards the miners itself. And I'm like, huh? So like not like these websites aren't, you know, I don't know. I don't know how they make their money on these websites. I'm sure there's like fees or something when it's sold. They probably get a percentage, but I don't know. It's cool to have something on the digital world that there's only like one of, and anybody can create it and trade it and sell it, and the artist can still make money. But
Well, I mean, it's all for the artist, but I just still don't understand. Like, I literally, if I want it, I literally can just copy it. But I guess it's the whole idea of like you owning the original, right? I mean, I guess it's that same idea, right? Because technically, I guess I could go get like a digital picture or like a print reload, like what do you call
Just
it, of
print
like of an actual like Monet picture, the Mona Lisa, and just hang it in my house. I guess I could do that too.
yeah. Oh, dude, someone made the Mona Lisa, but gave her like a undercut haircut.
Stop.
It's like because it's like all the girls these days they have like the short hair and like
Dude, that's stop. I hate that. It's the worst haircut I've ever seen. Like it's just like it's so ugly.
Mona Lisa punk.
Like I just don't
And that
get.
prop.
Like who was like, yeah, who woke up one day and was like, dude, like this is that's the haircut I want. Like that's what I want.
Old school. Let's give her a new edgy haircut. Here you go.
It's just I love how they give that to the Mona Lisa. Did they change her name too?
I don't know, but she looks the same except she has like a perfect like undercut. Like they did it so perfectly.
That's so funny. They should call her like the Mona Lizar or like Lizard. Lizarro or something like that. Just like Mona Lizarro, just like whatever that new modern Gen Z dumb names they do now.
Oh yeah.
That'd be great though. I still can't get over it. Like
or whatever.
It still blows my mind. That's funny. Okay. So they gave the Mona Lisa that cool celebrity haircut.
But yeah, there's other ones like the apes, and then like one of them that sold, I think the one that Logan Paul bought. Actually, I'll have to look it up, but I think it's just like there's this thing called CryptoPunks, and they're just like pixel. Yeah, they're just like pixel characters.
The Mona Lisa, Monet,
Yeah.
anything from Monet, all those other pictures from like, gosh, I'm trying to pretend like I know, like Michelangelo and all these other people. They spent like years studying how to make this. I'm not saying digital art isn't difficult, but like pixel ones, bro, like, dude, you could do that in Minecraft, and like they're calling that like art now. That's what I don't get is how expensive these paintings are going for. I mean, really what NFT is, it's money laundering. That's all it is. It's digital money laundering.
You sound cynical though when you say something.
Cynical? It's brilliant.
Like,
You don't even have to go now to actually get the painting. You can just freaking money launder right there. Hell yeah.
You can.
Hell yeah. I know what I'm doing with I'm a money launder some like $5 now or something. That's what I will do.
Still own, like, even uploaded my pictures. I still have it on my hard drive.
Oh, so like, So what's the name of the artist who does all the ape stuff? Because I've seen the pictures before, like just like the same ape and then like different skins on, like it's like someone like it's Fortnite or something.
Yeah, it's just characters.
It's so funny.
It's pretty much like Fortnite, like skins and stuff that you buy and you have on your phone, and you're the only one that can have them.
That's funny. That's funny. All right,
Yeah.
well, hey man, you know, people can do what they want with their money, whatever they want. You know, I'm all for that. I just, you know, it'd be kind of fun to start doing like NFTs of like dead celebrities. and just get people to buy.
Just take a picture of your crap and make it an NFT. You crap and toilet. Take it, upload it.
just some literal poop, and that's my NFT. Literal poop.
Yeah. Girls start making like nude pics and stuff.
Oh my gosh! So the big, I literally just looked it up. So the big deal with Jake Paul's is that his is a third eye ape. So it's got 3 eyes. Dang, 3 eyes, man! I'm missing out.
You know how long it took them to make that extra eye?
$500,000 worth of making that extra eye.
500,000.
I'm telling you, man, it's just another way of money laundering. That's all it is.
Well,
now.
it's like Pikachu. Oh, you got the rosy cheeks, or you got the yellow cheeks. Now it's this one. Oh, you got the third eye, or you got just 2 eye. Yeah, look at Logan Paul's NFT that he bought. What the heck is that?
Yeah,
oh, he made his own. He's a Pokemon character. Yeah, this. Oh, he's got the one. He's got the ape that has like the cheetah skin.
That's funny.
Apes.
Just don't get it.
I just can't wait till you see the I just can't wait till like they show the yacht party. It's just a bunch of like nerds. Yeah, I bought this one, dude. Yeah, you bought that one. They're just like hanging out, and it's just like some like crappy like it's like the very first yacht that was ever like made. It's not gonna be some Jeff Bezos yacht. It's like the one from like The Rock on Jungle Cruise. Is this thing gonna stay afloat, man? I don't know. Check out my apes. But I don't know. I think it's cool. I think it's just overhyped. I think it's a cool way. I don't think gas fees should be $200 to $300. I think you should get away with $5 to $20 just to upload an NFT.
I'm still very confused by
gas.
Yeah, just getting fees off of digital art that you sold. But okay,
gas, bro. Get with the time.
Get with the gosh dang times.
I'm gonna have to explain all this to my accountant when he does my taxes.
Yeah. Hey, yo, do you take payments in NFT?
We can write off miles, no gas in the crypto world, bro. That off. How many miles did I go in the crypto world?
That's hilarious.
But yeah, it's a cool idea. I'm trying to get one up there, but I don't know. I'll have to wait till the gas fees go down or whatever.
I'm just trying to get one made or whatever.
Yeah, I got a cool. It's a pig instead of these apes. It's just a pig. It's like a big fat pig.
Jesus.
So.
I just want to make an NFT literally of just my shit. Like I just want to take a giant poop, take a picture of it, make that my NFT, and have someone spend thousands of dollars on literal shit. Yo, what'd you buy? Oh, just some shit.
Some guys.
Yo, dude, this is some bullshit. Oh, dude, you should get one of some bullshit, literal bullshit, and then call it bullshit NFT.
Oh, mine has the corn in it. Do you see the corn spikes?
Oh, you could do different versions. One's corn, one's nuts, like peanuts inside instead. Just like different like chunks in it.
That's just one's just diarrhea.
Oh Jesus! And then I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna make a third eye version and literally just put one eye in there, and then people will be like, "What the fuck?" Like, no, man, it's the third eye edition. It's the third eye edition.
It's so ridiculous, man.
Is that a third? Yo, bro, what'd you get? Yeah, I got the peanut shit, bro. It's all about that third eye diarrhea. Like, if you ain't got the third eye diarrhea, you ain't nothing.
You like shitting. Like that it just gives people access. They can come one by one. Oh, you think yeah. You didn't witness your crap.
I'm just waiting for people to do NFTs of their buttholes.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah. Girls are doing OnlyFans while you're taking pictures of your crap and making it NFTs.
Oh my god. So guess what? I saw on my Facebook ad for OnlyFans, and like they were definitely not advertising. They're advertising what none of the OnlyFans people are there for. Like one of them was like some skater dude, and he's like, "Yeah, I just like connecting with like my community." And then one was like some random like artist chick, and I'm like, "Yeah, everyone's only on OnlyFans to go see some guy skateboard or whatever." Trust me.
If he's naked, maybe.
I don't get it. I'm like, they clearly do not want to be associated with like nude stuff anymore. Like they're really tired of it. You could tell that they truly want to like move past it and try to become like more of a legitimate website that uses like that is trying to build up the community, because the nudist community, right, is only going to go so far before it's only going to go so far until like you hit your cap. You know what I mean? I mean, like your biggest things, like you can broaden your horizons. Biggest things, you can broaden buyers. I promise you, they're trying to sell their stuff, and they can broaden their buyers to like sell that sucker off. But nobody's gonna want to touch it. That's so funny. And I just love how they put an advertisement on OnlyFans. And like, if I go to, I'm curious. I'm gonna go to OnlyFans right now. And see like what's on their website. Like, see, hold on.
I'm just kidding. She checks her browser history. Why were you on OnlyFans?
Why were you OnlyFans? And that's what I'm saying. Looks like I got to sign in, so I'll just sign in as my junk email.
Yeah, I'll just sign in like I did last night. I mean, I've never signed in.
First thing that pop up is Swali workout with Amy and Surfer Girl. So like that's what they have up here. That's what like, but everybody knows that's not what they were doing.
I'm just kidding.
I just love it.
Dude, they should just, why don't they just embrace it, man? Did you see how much money they're making? And how much money like the girls are making? Like,
yeah, I know, but they want to move past that, bro. They want real money, and the real money comes from advertising. They want to be able to put Coca-Cola on here. They want to be able to put like the NFL on here. They want advertisers, and then they want to sell. But the biggest thing, because like right now there's like no advertisers. There's nothing on here besides the people on the OnlyFans. This page, like this website's blank. Because I promise you, like, hold on. Oh, Jesus. I just clicked on something to, like, see what this video was, and, like, the volume was loud. So that might be on the podcast. You might have to lower that down. Now they have two well-endowed women. Well-endowed women just driving real fast with some real loose codes there. So safe to say, like, that's what they want from OnlyFans. That's all there is. The pinup pastry chef. Like, I'm scrolling through this, and I still have yet to see that skater guy. But that's what they advertise. They're trying to, like, put it off as, like, a normal website. Like, hey, like, OnlyFans is where, like, you get to hang out with, like, people you truly enjoy and admire their work. But, like, none of them is a celebrity. Right? It's not like an OnlyFans account where like you get like somebody like a famous actress or whatever, an actor, like pick anybody, right? Right now, like let's say it's like I mean, actually I don't watch movies anymore, so I don't even know who's like a big name actor or actress anymore.
Well, Bella Thorne?
No.
She she's
Who's
kind
Bella
of
Thorne?
she's kind of a popular actress nowadays. She does like a lot of horror stuff, and then she also does like YouTube acting for
Oh
people who are
wow.
like serious like YouTube
Yeah.
stuff. Like Logan Paul had her in a few of his videos,
Oh
and I'm
wow.
sure he paid. So, but yeah, and she posted an OnlyFans, and like the very first post, she made like $1 million, I think,
What
in like
was the
40
post about?
hours. She was like nude.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't about like her talents as an actress.
Nope. Or at least she showed some like, yeah, she showed some of her goods, you know. So
So that's what I'm
yes,
saying is like you're not connecting them for their actual art. You're connecting it for something
it's
else.
like
I just loved how like that was the advertisement on um
you like
the what do you call it, like on the Facebook. Like that's what they were trying to do is like make it sound like, hey, normal people are here. You're like,
it's like baby.
where? Where? I'm sorry. I'm trying to navigate through the large and endowed women. Let me navigate through the cleavage. I'm trying to navigate through the cleavage to find this skateboarder to no avail.
Yeah. Where are you, bro? I wanted to see your six skate vids.
It's so funny.
Boobs are hitting me in the face too
I
hard.
can't. Oh, I can't do it.
Hormone. It's like going through the perfume aisle.
Right. Just trying to figure it out. It's so funny. It's not like you're gonna see any like cool like celebrities that all that you care about. Like for me, like OnlyFans. The only reason why I will go on OnlyFans is if I can actually like talk to like some of my favorite celebrities. Like celebrities for me have always been like comedians and like stand-up comedians. So
Yeah,
like
that'd be cool.
it would have been cool to have an OnlyFans like before Bob Saget died. Would have been nice to like chat with that guy. That guy was hella funny.
Well, just go to the shows. Sometimes you can talk to them.
Well, I mean, I can't now unless the show's going to be a freaking like that one of those old school like ghost shows where they because like here Bob Saget has a word for you. I'm like, oh, tell me, and tells me like like an old Bob Saget joke, and I cry. I'm like laughing, ha ha ha, Bob Saget, you're funny, even dead, even dead. But dude, that was freaking crazy, man. Like when he like found out he passed away.
Yeah, that was nuts. Like just right after Norm too.
No, dude, right after Norm. What did do we know what happened yet?
No. I don't know, maybe. I haven't looked recently. But yeah, no overdose. I don't think they said. They didn't say suicide or overdose.
Yeah,
I
I know I was reading something where they say like it didn't look like it was drug related.
The mafia came and I was like, "You're too funny, man." Yeah, maybe it was. I don't know. It seemed like he was doing good. He said he was like the happiest. Like the last thing they found from him was like a text or a tweet or whatever that he was saying like finally found happiness in stand up again.
Yeah, because he hadn't been doing stand in a while. Some of these, I mean, a lot of stand comedians actually stopped doing it for a minute. I mean, like, it's because it's
Eddie
rough
Murphy.
to travel, and your desire's gone.
Yeah, with COVID, it's so much harder. But yeah, Dave Chappelle really kind of started the whole thing over again, I think. But yeah, I didn't know Bob Saget was a stand-up comedian. I was just like, oh, Full House.
Wait, you've never seen a stand-up, dude?
No, I never knew he was a stand-up comedian. Like, I always kind of just like thought he was a weirdo because he was on like Funniest Home Videos. I was like, what's this guy doing?
Always does voice, dude. He was hilarious. He was super raunchy. In fact, Full House used to originally not be about like because he was a single dad or whatever. Full House was originally going to be just him and like the two brothers or whatever. So it's going to be the three guys. They're going to be like these single bachelors, and then I think all three of them were supposed to be comedians, or just the one brother, right? The one. But it was supposed to be like all about them, like trying to live through. Like just navigate like single like adult male life or whatever, and then they're like, nah, let's make they're like, that's dumb. Let's make this stuff about family. You know a lot about family, Bob Saget, right? And he's like, bro, have you listened to my stand up? Like, nah, you good. You know a lot about family. And he's like, dang, I don't know about that.
That sucks. Cause yeah, he looked like a family kind of guy.
Yeah, he always did. I mean, and like you said, like when I first, was introduced to him was with like America's Funniest Home Video and Full House when I was a kid. But then later when I started looking at stand-up comedians, I found like an old stand-up of like Bob Saget, and I was like, dang, Bob Saget, I'm down. And it was like really adult, and I was like, what? What? That's crazy.
Yeah, the joke that they were playing was it was a dick joke that he had. So I was like, okay, well.
You're like, and that's what's happening there.
Song plays. Whatever. I don't know. He tells like a bad joke or a raunchy joke, but yeah, that's crazy, dude. And I just realized he did stand up, and I was like, wow, that's nuts. Good for him. I guess he really liked stand up a lot, and what's his name? Who was it? Another comedian was talking about him. I think it was like, oh no, man, who was it? Was it Joe Rogan or Brian Callen? Maybe someone was talking about him. They're like, dude, Bob Saget was always funny, man. He was always like making fun of me, and he's the funniest guy ever, and his stand-up was so good. I was like, wow, it's nuts.
It's sad, man. Like it's kind of a bummer to lose some like high comedians like that. It's just, it blows my mind.
It's like, what?
Just so crazy to think, like, someone like that, and then they're just gone. And like the biggest thing too is that they have no clue what's going on with it. They're just like, yeah, it is what it is, but like it'd be crazy if they find out like why he passed away. It'd be wicked. I really hope, like you said, like they said it wasn't drugs, but I mean the guy did some when he was older, and he's 65. Sometimes too, like hereditary heart issues could show up, and it could have been what happened there.
He looked pretty healthy.
Yeah, but they just show up, dude. Like hereditary heart stuff. No matter how healthy you are. I got a friend of mine who's the same age as me. He wasn't fit, but he wasn't fat. But his dad died of a heart issue, and that's what he had too. He died of a heart complication or whatever it was, and
no way.
Yeah, man, and he's the same age as me. Was 2020 when he passed away? So he was 32.
Oh wait, your friend, not just his dad?
No, my friend. Sorry, that's what I'm saying. It's like his dad passed away nearly the same age, but maybe a little bit older. It was of a heart issue, and so like it's a pretty like. It was a hereditary thing, and so Matt, they say he wasn't like the fittest, but he did like physical labor for work, and then he did a lot of, bowling necessary isn't like a major sport like physically, but you still get up, walk, move, and you're burning calories nonetheless. You know what I mean? So his job, he was always moving, and then he would bowl all the time, and he just. One day he was experiencing issues with his chest, went to the hospital, told him, hey, like my chest is like killing me. And they're like, dang, that's crazy. And then he just dropped dead, man. That's something like that going to happen to Bob. Literally some underlying health issue literally could just be like, like his family has a history of it. I'm kind of curious to know if his dad is still alive, or if his dad died young, or if his mom's dad died young or something like that. It'd be interesting to know.
Yeah, he's still kind of young.
65. Yep.
And that's not too old.
No, my dad passed away at 55. So people die young all the time, dude.
Yeah, my friend, his dad just died. Like he was like 63 or something like that.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. That's nuts. Yeah, man, that's crazy. I didn't know. Because my friend was telling me, he's like, dude, there's a lot of people that like died in our class and whatnot. And I was like, no way, I only know like one or two. And he's like, yeah, this person. I was like, jeez, like even before like in their they're like in their 20s, man.
Yeah.
That's just nuts.
Life's kind of crazy like that.
Yeah, I mean, just that's why you got to live your life to the fullest, I guess.
Yep.
You can, even in your 20s, you could.
You can go. Well, live to your fullest, but also try not to do some stupid stuff because sometimes you're dying in your 20s because you're trying to live life a little too much to the fullest.
Yeah, like drugs and stuff. There's a few drug overdoses from our school, our class, I guess. But yeah, dang, R.I.P. Bob Saget.
Stand up's good, man. Check it out. He's a funny man.
Oh, on Netflix or?
You know what? I just mostly downloaded his. I don't think he really has anything stand-up-wise on Netflix, but I could be wrong. Never actually looked.
Yeah.
So
The amount of like crap that's on Netflix, like stand-up and stuff, it's like, come on.
Right? You're just like, dude, why? Well, it used to be like that way for Comedy Central, and then that thing started being poo-poo.
Oh gosh, Comedy Central, man, don't even.
Dude, Comedy Central's duty.
Now people are just doing specials on YouTube.
Yep.
I want to upload it on
Well,
YouTube.
like Joe Coy wanted to do a special for Netflix, and they wouldn't buy it. So he spent all his money on his special. They did his first special for Netflix and put all of his money and effort into it, and went broke because of it. And like he really needed that to pan out, and so sure enough, it did. Luckily for him, otherwise he would have been like super broke. But like, it's
on Netflix.
Yeah, but it's crazy.
Oh, he deserves it. He's good.
He's really funny. He does some good stuff though.
But yeah, I just don't understand how some of these kids, get it right away. There's a few of them, a few other ones that are going for these kids from like YouTube and Vine. They're going for, they're trying to do stand up now. They started off as like Vine. Have you seen that? Some of them dropped off. Some of them like, they kind of like, same with the Twitch thing. They're trying to do Twitch for a while.
Well, there's one kid I know that my brother likes. He does like a lot of the Chardley stuff or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah, he's good.
He's like, he's pretty funny. He does a pretty good, like, he's clearly a bro.
Oh, Trevor Wallace.
I think that's his name. I think that's Trevor Wallace. It's probably Trevor Wallace. Yeah.
Yeah, I follow them. They're pretty good. They put out some pretty good stuff.
I like some of their skits. Some of it's like repeating the same joke over and over and over again, but some of them are still like really, really, really funny.
Like he does it. He just even though like he used to do like he used to be really stupid. It's like, dude, like anybody can make this. Like, but then he like got really good, but he still makes like stupid stuff. It's weird. It's like it seems like he puts no effort into it, but he's gotten good at putting no effort and. It's really weird, but so yeah, he'll put out stuff, but every once in a while, it's like, dude, that was really good. But yeah, Trevor Wallace, he's the one that does stand up and the videos online, and on like social media, whatever, Instagram. He did like that Bang video, and he got sponsored by.
And got sponsored by Bang. That's funny.
Yeah,
I love.
He's like yelling, "This gives me so much energy."
He's like, "Let's go." I like his joke he did with a what was that? God dang, what was that show? It was or the drink. He was doing a White Claw. He was making fun of White Claw. And he's like people who drink White Claws or whatever. So he has one and like talking about all the different flavors. And then someone came, he's like, what, lemon lime White Claw? Bet you like missionary. And when he said, I just died. I was like laughing my ass off. I thought that shit was so funny.
Yeah, and all the vape stuff he does too.
Dude, it's so funny.
Like when like the vape kid, whatever, comes home from college. I'm not vaping, Mom.
I'm not vaping, Mom.
I don't know. It's like, it's not vaping. Like, don't vape. I'm not vaping.
I'm not vaping. That's great though.
His stand up, he does shows all the time.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
He doesn't have a special, but his like YouTube videos are weird, man. They're like if you took like Vines or TikToks and like mashed them together, he just does like one-offs.
Yeah.
real quick cuts of so I guess that's like the new way of like comedy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I've seen clips of his stand up. Seems like for his age, yeah, I guess he seems pretty good. I watched another guy that all these comedians are promoting. His name is Matt Rife. Have you heard of him?
No.
Yeah, he's been doing stand up since he was like 14. And yeah. And I don't know, it was kind of slow for me, but he had some good jokes and was like really consistent. But he was like all bummed out he couldn't get like a special on Netflix after all the time he spent because he's like 26 now or whatever.
Sure.
And yeah, doing stand up in LA, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm bummed I don't get a special, so I'll just do it on YouTube."
That's all right, man. Just invest in you. Sometimes if it's not Netflix now, just make it Netflix later, bro. Make them want to spend money on you, man. That's all you got to do.
It's nice that well, and just the way that like Netflix does it, it's so like they even, well, I guess I don't think Netflix did, but other people wanted to pull Dave Chappelle. So
yeah, they still do. They always complain about it. They always nonstop complain about Dave Chappelle, and they're going to keep doing it. But Netflix knows for a fact that Dave Chappelle makes money for them, and that he is like a huge comedian, and that the few loud on the webs aren't even watching his stand up anyways. The drama that they got from him anyways is awesome. So they got like what do you call it, like so much free advertisement, all the free advertisement, and how many people are there's way more people that defend Dave Chappelle than hate him, that so they'll go watch his stuff all the time. They will do it every time he's out.
Yeah, his haters are like a bigger support than his fan base and stuff. It's funny.
No, his fan base is bigger than his haters, is what I'm saying. So like it doesn't, really? Yeah, dude. Always, man. There's loud. The haters are loud, but trust me, there are way more people who like Dave Chappelle. I have way more friends of mine who actually like his special, who watched his special. I had a couple of them who sat there and said they didn't like portions of it, and then I asked them why, and they told me the same reason why. And then I'm like, oh, so you clearly didn't listen to it. And they're like, yeah, I did. And I was like, okay, name another joke besides that joke you're complaining about. And then they can't, and then they felt bad because I called them out. And they're like, oh, okay, well, I didn't watch it. I'm like, well, then don't sit there with your stupid face and your stupid lie about watching him, you stupid dummy. And then like figure it out, like don't be such a freaking jerk about it. Like, that was my biggest gripe about it. Is you got fake people who want social media like points, like social credit points. They're like, yeah, I'm a good person. Like, this is what I did. You should really like, I go with the with the crowd. Look at me. I feel I deserve cookies because me in my opinions goes with the majority of loud opinions. Therefore, I get social credit point. Where's my social credit? Like, that's all it is, because they want to sit there and feel good, and they spout out the same bull crap. And everybody does it, just right now, the ones who are doing it the most are, those people on that side. But like, sit there and call that person out, and then it's not so hard. You'd be like, okay, what other jokes? Then if you watch this whole stand up, what other jokes? And then my favorite, and then you can also, because now they start to catch on to it, and you say, so besides that joke, what else, what besides the one that you're offended about, what about his other jokes? And you can't sit there and say, well, the other joke was so offensive, I can't remember, because it's bullcrap. So you call them out before they can use that. And when you say that, then they really screwed, because that's also another defense thing. We're like, well, you know what? The other ones were okay. Other ones were okay, right? They won't like go along with it. You're like, but like, that's what I'm saying is like their jokes were okay. I didn't like but I really didn't like that. And they'll keep coming back to that same joke over and over and over and over again. I'm like, oh, you clearly don't know what the hell you're talking about at all. So his supporters that he has is way more than the supporters than his haters. Because trust me, if he didn't have his way more support, they would have definitely gotten rid of him a long time ago.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he was saying he was kind of freaked out.
Yeah. But no, he'll be fine.
Dude, he went like back to, was it like Ohio or something, and he just like did stand up on the street corner with like speaker or whatever.
Yeah, dude. Well, did you hear that him and
He's like
what's that one comedian? Pat something? Like
Pat Oswald.
Pat who?
Patton Oswald.
Yeah. So freaking Pat that slimy that dude, I'm gonna say it. And you're gonna have to bleep it out. No, I'm not gonna no, F him. F him. No, F Patton Oswalt. That,
by the way,
that
on YouTube.
That F that guy. That guy can go straight to hell. F Patton Oswalt. I hope his career tanks for the rest of his life, and I'll tell you why. That I think Patton Oswalt's a sleazeball. Patton Oswalt is a sleazeball, is a scumbag, is weak because he can't even stand up for his own convictions. He's caught up in the whole like having again social credit point that he can't even stand up to the mob or to people when he actually goes and does things. So Dave Chappelle has actually still been doing some stand-up like quietly, right? So he was doing a show and he asked Patton Oswalt, who him and Patton Oswalt have been friends for a while now. He asked him to come onto his show. Patton Oswalt comes on to stand-up for, out of the whim. Probably one of the biggest like audience Patton Oswalt's probably had in a hot minute because nobody even gives a crap who this guy is. His dead wife is more popular than he is right now. And okay, so he goes to the show, performs for it, gets a picture with Dave Chappelle and posts it on his Instagram saying, hey, thanks a lot for Dave Chappelle who reached out and asked me to come do this. You've been such a great friend and blah, blah, blah. Basically, I'm kind of kind of condensing it, but basically what he did was thank Dave Chappelle for letting him come to here and for being a good friend and a longtime comedian friend. And people freaking jumped on him, jumped down his throat because he went and did a show with Dave Chappelle, and they're like, "Oh, I can't believe that you would do a show with that anti-trans guy. That guy's a bigot and all this other stuff. How dare you?" And then he immediately took the picture down and apologized for it. That man, Pat Oswalt, is a joke, and not in the funny stand-up joke. He is a loser. He is a loser. I would rather listen to Mencia before I ever listen to a stand-up from Pat Oswalt ever again. I'd rather listen to a joke stealer, freaking Mencia, than I would rather listen to Patton Oswalt, bro. I hope that guy's career goes to hell. I hope he never gets to do a sold-out show ever again, at least not one that's bigger than 50 people in the room. That man deserves to never be watched or listened to again. How dare he step on his friend? How dare that man sit there and think that that he's so willing to want to just willing to throw his friends under the bus because the loud group that he associates with himself tells him no. So instead of sticking up to his own convictions and the journey and the friendship that he did, he threw it away for schmucks who could give a rat's ass about him the next day. Right? You're talking a friend who was there with you, who's grinded with you. You and him were from nothing to everything, right? Well, more everything for Dave Chappelle, mediocrity for Pat Oswalt. But at least to have some relevancy and make some sort of monetary value out of stand-up. Okay, that's successful. Whether I think it's basic successful or low end doesn't matter. He's still successful. To do that and to know that Dave Chappelle helped him along the way and to take a giant dump on his chest. Patton Oswalt, you're a schmuck, you're a loser, and I hope nothing but the worst for your career.
Well, now is he apologizing for doing that?
No, he won't. He can't. Because he's so deep in the thralls of that whole idealism of the mob mentality that he's such a weak man. He's so weak that he is unable to sit there and just let it go.
How do you be a comedian when you, unless you're like a child's comedian, how do you be a comedian? How do you get that far? Because even you I'm sure you've had it when you tell jokes and people are like, "Oh, dude, I wouldn't say that," or something like that.
All the time. I get in trouble for it all the time.
Oh, yeah. Now it's just that was funny, but it's too much. I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, dude. I straight up did. I've done some touchy jokes, too soon jokes, and I think the too soon jokes are some of the funniest jokes there is on this planet, dude. All right.
That's but yeah, so how do you be a comedian when you don't have some kind of backbone?
You don't have to be. That's what it is, though. It's not about challenging the mind like comedy was. It's not about sitting there and going beyond the realms of modern, like, what's a good way to say, like a modern ideal of what is okay and what is not okay. The whole point of comedy was to challenge people's minds and to open up conversations that are normally very difficult to open up in between two people because it's touchy. Comedy was the only way you can sit there and touch the touchy subjects, make light of it, and open people's minds. And now you can't do it. How do you survive? You don't, because people that don't like your show wouldn't even see you in the first place. The majority of people who would sit there and poop on Patton Oswalt for taking a picture of Dave Chappelle, I bet you $100 those mo truckers didn't even see one of his stand-ups. Probably haven't even heard one, let alone two of his stand-ups. But he's sitting there to bend the knee, his comedic knee, his capabilities as a comedian to the mob mentality who doesn't even give a crap. Comedy is dying, dude, because you sit there and you cannot challenge the mainstream thought and ideal. And when that happens, when the society begins to crumble. Comedy has always been that way. Even back in the day during the Middle Ages with jesters, they could sit there and actually sometimes they specifically, their job was to roast the kingdom, was to roast the king. You had to be careful how you did it because you can get your dang head chopped off. Like there's like a legend. I don't know if it's true or not. There's a legend of this one jester who made fun of the king or whatever in such a way that it was so funny that the king gave the guy his choice of how he was going to die. So basically, King said, hey, that joke was too far, but it's funny, so I'll let you pick how you get to die. And then the jester said, I choose. So he's like, so you let me get to choose how I get to die, and you'll honor it. He goes, yes. He goes, perfect. I choose to die of old age. And the king's like, dang, I bet, and let him go. You know, but like comedy's always been that way, man. And the fact that you can't sit there, like the fact that every time I have had less stress performing for a group of Bible thumpers than I do now for normal everyday people, because the thought of slipping out a joke that for someone can find offensive and end my entire, granted, like not even, you know, it's local comedian, like, you know, capabilities, right? But the fact that I know that if I said something, it could stop any growth ever, and it could end my entire career without it even starting, blows my mind. Now, there's a difference between me going up there and racially attacking people because I think it's funny versus actually building a smart and intelligent joke. That's different, because that's what people always say. Well, would you go up there and just drop the N-word? I'm like, well, if I do it in a good, funny, comedic way with a good, well-written joke, hell yeah. Am I just going to go up there and drop the N-word and be like, that's a funny word? Am I going to do that? No, because that's a shit joke and it's stupid, right? Something like that. But like comedy is under attack and it sucks.
Well, you think because it's like so displayed now, like everybody, like it's all over social media, like all the stand-up sets that people do, they post on social media. And
no, people have always said jokes before. Like there was one Bill Burr did, which made fun of like Catholics, and he went on the news, and the news brought it up. Like, are you talking, you know, this is, you know, early 2000 teens or whatever. And they're like, dang, like, do you want to apologize for all the Catholics, like the Catholic jokes that you did? He goes, well, I will, like, if like something like to the lines of like, where like, I will if the church apologized for all the raped boys, you know, kind of like the, you know, it's like Bill Burr just, what's that?
With all their crimes. Yeah.
It's just like, it's just like that. It just comes down to the fact that like, it's not the fact that it's on social media. It's the fact that people now are going after you in a sense of where apparently the issue with social media is it gives the few a loud opportunity, right? Like lets their voice be heard exponentially to where they say, oh, I won't even do this or I won't even do that. And companies were so scared right off the bat because it was so loud. They're like, dang, like we probably shouldn't do this because of that, right? Like YouTube's apocalypse and all this other stuff. Dang, people are saying they're finding our videos on top of this, and we don't want to be associated with that. And they remove it, because they're so scared that people won't buy their products, that people will boycott them. And I'll tell you 100% right now, if your product is good, yeah, you might lose a couple people, but you won't lose anything noticeable. If your product is good and enjoyable, people will still go. Look at Chick-fil-A. No. People have tried to cancel Chick-fil-A multiple times, but people still eat at it because they know Chick-fil-A is straight up fire. So
no, they can't. You should cancel them. Oh, man.
Yeah, they're like, Chick-fil-A is the worst company, as they secretly sit there and eat Chick-fil-A. I bet you those people actually keep like McDonald's bags, and when they go and get Chick-fil-A, they throw like the Chick-fil-A bag, like food inside a McDonald's bag, and sit there and pretend that they care about it.
Just put it in this lunch pill.
Yeah,
don't walk away.
They're like, they hand the bag to the guys like, hey, like here Chick-fil-A, like can you do me a favor though? Can you put those sandwiches inside of this Big Mac box?
Yeah, just the best you can.
As best you can. I'll make it look like it's McDonald's. But dang, they gave me a chicken sandwich when I ordered a Big Mac. Oh well, nom 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 nom. Yo, when did McDonald's start having waffle fries? Dang,
yeah,
like today.
A thing, when they get the end of the batch, the special fry.
Like it's limited edition. They only had it for today, so go get it while you can.
It's the Kanye one, or whatever. When they do those rapper meals, it's the Kanye meal, the Travis Scott meal, or whatever. You get the waffle fries, you get the Chick-fil-A looking sandwich. They just go to Chick-fil-A and reskin it.
Yeah.
A friend was like, dude, let's just buy a bunch of Chick-fil-A on Saturday, and then Sunday we'll sell it to people. It's like, what the... My friend seriously wanted to do that. I was like, what? But, yeah, it's, I mean, even, like, our stuff got flagged.
What?
Well, kind of. Yeah.
Well, it's because we were doing the Hitler joke, right?
Yeah, the Santa thing, yeah.
But should I not say his name, or do I get in trouble?
Well, no, I just didn't want to ruin the story.
Well, it's last podcast, so if they're listening to this podcast, they probably should have listened to the last podcast.
Yeah. Oops, spoiler alert. But yeah, so I put everything on like Instagram and YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels and stuff, because that like picks up traction. So you could see like, yeah, we have like hundreds of views on that one, but then there's like a lot of like down votes, but then there's like a good amount of up votes. It's like all over.
The problem is people. The issue with the internet is it gave people a voice when the majority of them should sit there and rethink. I should say not like an immediate voice, as in I have a thought and I literally can puke that out. I can have the dumbest thought ever, like just the garbage, the lowest of low thought, and I literally can post that thought to hundreds, if not thousands of people on the internet in a span of less than 15 seconds. I literally can be like, yo, like pizza's trash. I can literally sit there and be like, humans who eat pizza are garbage humans, and post that on the internet. And I literally can have hundreds, if not thousands of interactions, maybe millions if it goes viral, with just a puke, stupid sentence in 15 seconds or less posted. And that's the problem when people really ought to be like, maybe I shouldn't, right? There's that time period of like, you sit there and you're like, dang, like someone pissed you off at work and you left and you're like, dude, I'm going to tell Steven to go to hell. Like, I'm going to tell Steven what I really think of him, right? Tomorrow when I walk in, I'm going to walk up straight up to Steven's face and I'm going to tell him that, that fat son B, like, I hope he dies of a heart attack and I can't wait to take a dump on his freaking funeral. Or like his like graveyard or something like that. Just take a giant poop in it, like all that other stuff, right? But it's like, And then you think about it, and you go to sleep, and you're like, "Dang, maybe I shouldn't tell him that I'm going to take a giant dump on his grave," And then you see him the next day, and then you're like, "All right, hey man, remember yesterday when this thing happened? Like, yeah, can you like not do that?" And the guy's like, "Oh, my bad." Yeah, he's like, "My bad," and then you move on. See, but that's the problem is everything's immediate, and we don't have that thought of like, should this even be posted?
Yeah. That's like when this like neighbor like parked their car in front of my parents' house. My parents were like, "I'm gonna freaking call the cops. I'm gonna get that thing towed and whatever." And I just go and knock on the door. "Hey, do you mind moving your car?" "Oh yeah, sorry about that." And he just moves it.
He's like, "Yeah, my bad, man. Like I was on the spot." Like that's all
Okay.
it was. That's all it takes.
"Oh, sorry, man. We'll just move some stuff." I'm like, "Oh, okay." But sometimes it's not like that. But
No, I know. No,
yeah.
it happens to me too. I'm like, "Dang, dude, I'm gonna say this when I see that person again." And then I see him the next time. I'm like, "Hey, Frank, how's it going, man?" He's like, "Yo, what's up, Joe?" I'm like, "Nothing much, man." That's all I say.
And you just forget it. You like prepare a speech like the night before. "I want to tell this guy this is exactly like this." And you like memorize it and everything. And you go over. You're like, "Oh, hey, man, yeah. If you don't mind doing this." "Oh, yeah, sure. Okay."
Yeah. "Hey man, can you not do this? It's kind of irritating." "Oh, that's my bad, dude." Yeah, stuff like that. So like, it's just funny like that, man.
Do you wish we could go back to just having like flip phones and just kind of
Yes.
like go back to the
Yes.
Yeah, I kind of do.
In a heartbeat. I do. The digital. There's cool stuff with the digital age, and then there's also like bad stuff. And
Yeah, kind of just.
and cancel culture and all this stuff is bad.
Yeah, like even like thinking about like entertainment and like the industry and stuff. It's like I kind of miss like that old school way because like now it's just like, oh, TikTok and like this guy. Like I was talking to this like acting teacher and he's like, "Yeah, I got this guy that's like on TikTok and whatnot." It's like, what? I want to like act for like movies and shows and stuff like that, kind of like old school way. But now, yeah, now you got TikTok. You can like start your acting career on, I guess. You can like start doing. You can be like a TikTok comedian. It's just weird. Like there's just like all this like social media and stuff, and it's like I don't even know how you. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just so much, and yeah, and you could say anything you want. People could, right off the bat, like I used to like post like funny YouTube videos when I was like a lot younger, like right out of high school, and then I'm like, "Oh man, someone said that was stupid," and then I'll like go into like my like church group or whatnot, and everybody's like, "Dude, I saw that video. That was hilarious, man." It's like, what? So like it's just one comment online could just ruin your whole step or whatever. I don't know. It's just it's so different and everything. I mean, it's nice being able to like do your own thing and doing what you want, but it's just it's just so much too. Everybody's distracted. You can do, I have to have an app that tells me, "Oh, you're on Instagram too much. Oh, you're on this too much." So I have to like limit myself because you just get sucked into this stuff. And I mean, having like the maps and all this, like having everything at your disposal at once, but it's also you got everything at once,
Yeah.
Instead of because I feel like I interacted with people a lot more. I do now, just like the flip phone, just pull it up, T9, and then go hang out with someone and go, to an actual movie. Don't watch all these YouTube videos.
Yep.
So I love it and I hate it. But yeah, I don't know. Not enough to go dump 91,000 pennies on someone's driveway.
Yeah.
Online. Did you see that?
Yeah. So it was, from what I understand, is that the guy quit on bad terms, real bad terms. So the company's boss or whatever was so mad that this guy quit that he decided to give the guy his paycheck completely in like rusted pennies, right? Like not even just nice clean pennies. Like I heard they're like rusted out or something. Just take these pennies and just toss it on the freaking driveway and leave it there.
Oh, your last paycheck? Here you go. Shh. He like did it one by one. Oh, here you go. Huh? 1, 2, 3. How much do I owe you?
Just so he's being sued now by like the workers association or whatever, you know, that group is that helps like protects laborers against like really terrible like work employees. And they're making sure like, I guess like, you know, I don't think anything's going to come of it. Like, I think what's their biggest thing is that they're trying to do is like, because I don't know if it's against the law. You technically paid the guy, you just you didn't do it in like the easiest way of him being able to retain that money. You know what I mean?
Just walk of the day. Here you go. Well, I don't even think they'll do it, sir. We do everything online now. Sorry. You're at like Walmart coin deposit. Come on. I'll see you tomorrow. I got the rest of them.
Yeah.
Rid of them done. I'll see you tomorrow. That's why you never quit on bad terms. It was like when I quit McDonald's. It took them forever. I won't give you back your paycheck until you give me back my shirt. I'm like, that shirt smelled.
I'm like, you really want that shirt back? God. It's not like I want to keep it. I don't really want to wear it. I'm going to throw it away. And guess what? You're going to throw it away too. Because what new employee is going to take a used shirt?
He like takes it from me, hands it. Here, kid, you're hired.
You're hired. There's holes in this.
Yeah.
I can smell the freaking tears the last guy used on this. Like it smells like he literally cried into this shirt.
Yeah.
No, that'll come out. That'll come out.
It's a fire fryer and burned himself and bled. I could see all the blood. Like you have like an accident in it or whatever.
Bro, what is this? I swear he uses as toilet paper, bro. I swear.
Yeah. I wiped my ass with it because you guys didn't have any toilet paper in the restroom. You never have toilet paper.
Yeah,
what the heck
is this?
The one thing I had to use was my shirt, my McDonald's shirt. I'm loving it, right?
Do you guys remember 2020? There was no toilet paper. I had no choice.
Yeah, ba-da-ba-ba, I'm wiping it.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Don't put this back on.
That's another one.
That's great. But dude, I still like how mad. When do you think he did? Like, because I haven't looked into exactly what he's done to make that guy do it. I mean, how like do you like he like caught him like having like sleeping with his daughter? He's like, I've said not my daughter.
What can you do that's bad? Like that is that bad?
I don't know. Like. As he's like, I quit. He's like, you get out of here. He's like, hell yeah. Then walks out, like jumps on top of the guy's hood of the car, like takes a giant dump on it.
Yeah, because he worked at like an auto shop, right?
I don't know.
He like drive the car off a cliff or something.
He worked at an auto shop? Freaking like put Loctite on all the bolts on everybody's cars there.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, I can't get these off.
Gas tank. Took a leak in the gas tank.
LS swapped all the cars.
Yeah, he hotboxed in them. Yeah, I don't know what he did. Did it? I don't know if it said you didn't read it like completely or read into it.
But I just like it's kind of fun to not know. It's more fun to like try to figure out exactly what this guy did. Like what could have caused this guy to be like this guy had to sit there and be like, dude, I'm gonna pay this guy in pennies. I'm gonna go to the bank in a coin shortage time in our country.
Yeah, that's involved because there's a nationwide coin shortage. That's why the government's getting involved. Because there's a shortage of coins. They're like, this is what happened to all the coins.
We found it. We found the culprit.
Yeah, come on, put them back into the system, and now we can get exact change back at our freaking Taco Bells.
I just how did he even find how did he find those pennies? Like, where did he get those pennies from? Like, a bank was like, yeah, this is fine.
No, there's no way. I've been saving these pennies since I was this day since I was little.
He goes home to his wife. He slams the door. His wife walks up. He's like, everything all right, Carl? He's like, nah. Frank quit. Took a shit on the hood of my truck. He did? It's time to do it, Betty. Frank, don't do this. No, I'm going to do it. Get the coins. Don't do this. You know it's going to get the damn coins, woman. Get the wheelbarrow. And like, just, he's out there shoveling.
Well, I don't think he gave him the wheelbarrow, did he?
No, definitely not. Right? He's shoveling like all the stuff. He takes it there. Just dumps it right on there.
He has like a giant sack.
I bet you, too, after he was done, when he loaded everything up, he did that classic like hand wipe where he's like, job well done. Yeah. I'm going to sleep good tonight.
Yeah.
Wakes up to a knock on his door. Who the hell are you? You've been served.
Good luck in retirement.
Good luck. Fair enough. Maybe you can invest this. I heard you like cryptocurrency.
Yeah. I told you to pay me in Bitcoin.
I was confused. Dang. Maybe it's just, it could just be a giant misconception. He said Bitcoin, but he's like, a bit of coin? Maybe. Is that what he said? A bit of coins? I don't know. He said to pay him in a bit of coin. So I got him quite a bit of coins.
Got you more coins than you would have normally had.
I thought he'd be happy. I don't understand. I was trying to leave off in good terms.
I know how much your son loves the horsey at the grocery store. Now he can have 91,000 rides.
He told me he loved going to the penny slots up there. Gambled at the penny slots. Now he can gamble at the penny slots. He told me he always loved, his favorite thing he did every time before he come to work was to go to local water fountain, throw in pennies, and make a wish. Now he has thousands of wishes.
He takes the wheelbarrow to like the mall and dumps it all in. A better job, a better luck.
I swear, I need that wish.
Yeah, just floods the mall. Oh my god, everybody's slipping up. He's like doing an interview and the fountain's behind him. People are just slipping.
That's great.
Yeah, I got paid with all these pennies, so 91,000 wishes, right? One of them better come true.
I wonder though if like how many of those pennies are actually like rare pennies and he actually got paid more.
Maybe. They're probably half of them are Canadian. Like pesos. Because you get that.
Yes, I know. That's how he gets his pennies, is they're all just weird stuff.
Canadian? What am I going to do with this? Like when somebody pays you back. How dare you do that to a child? Somebody did that to me when I was working at Target. I guess like there was like a Canadian penny or whatever in the cycle, and I accidentally gave it to a kid. How would you do? Why? How could you do this to a kid? Like, kid's mom yelled at me. I'm like, oh, just go to like customer service. They'll get you a new penny. Why would you do that to a kid? It's just a kid. I'm like, I don't know. I didn't look at it. They're just like mad at me that I shorted this kid
a penny.
Like, yeah, it wasn't me. How could you do that? I was like, am I in an Adam Sandler film or whatnot? This is weird.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So who knows why or what he did. I'm trying to find it.
You're like trying to locate it down.
Yeah. About the government.
He said he always enjoyed a copper. I thought I'd just fulfill him with his best wishes.
He always said he wanted to swim in a bank full of money.
It was 91,500 greasy. Oh, he was greasy like the guy.
Yeah.
The guy poured grease all on it. So it looks like he built Ford Mustangs? for the
Get
Clint
duck
Eastwood
mas-
film. So to be precise, the 91,000 added up to $915 in wages owed.
115.
And left him a glimmering mound of pennies at the end of his driveway in March of last year to punish him for quitting and persistently demanding his final paycheck. Oh, you want to be paid?
Yeah. It's that last paycheck. They just never want to pay you.
Oh my God. So like the news called him and they're like, yo, do you have any comments? He goes, I don't remember, but it doesn't matter. He got paid. And that's all that matters.
I paid him. The government's like, it's not wrong. He just made it a hassle. What was I supposed to do? Walk out of my Bentley in a suit and hand you your last paycheck on a silver platter.
Oh, so I guess like the why he quit is because when he got hired, he was told that he can leave at 5 to go pick up his kid from the child care facility, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Nah, you can't do that." And he's like, "Dude, like, I have to go pick up my kid. Like, like I can't leave my kid." And they'll call social services. Like, I gotta go get it. And he's like, "Nah, fix this dang car." He's like, "No, I'm gonna quit," and he quit. So,
Well, okay, you're getting pennies. The pennies. You're getting the pennies. I'm gonna bring the pennies out for you.
jeez,
How many pennies we got in the register?
this is
Like
hilarious.
it's not gonna be enough. He's like talking to his like assistant.
My favorite part though is he doused that in grease.
Yeah.
Good luck picking those up. Oh, I can't hold on to these pennies. They keep falling out of my hands. How can I hold on to these? I can't cash for these.
Oh, you're gonna pick up your kid, huh? How about pick up these pennies?
Try holding on to your kid when your hands are all covered in grease, you fool.
You got to make a choice: the pennies of your paycheck, or the kid.
Or the kid.
It's the kid.
Try not to drop your son.
Yeah.
Good luck.
The pennies tonight. The oily pennies.
That's awesome, man.
Because that's such a hassle for everybody that's involved. And Walker Auto Works did not respond to a message seeking the comments.
You're like, nah. And they're like, no, all the owner said was, I don't remember doing it, but he got paid. That's all that matters.
Yeah, another government's on. Like, dude, we're in a coin storage. What the frick are you thinking?
I still can't believe the feds are going to freaking sue him. Like, I didn't know you can actually do it. Like, what are they going to, like, what are they saying? Like, it's like,
But they want to get rid of the penny anyways. So.
What is it? Illegal to shirk its responsibility to pay overtime wages, repeatedly and willfully failed to pay the time owner half for time and half for overtime. So I guess he failed to pay. So that's where the extra money comes from, is his time and half. Paying salary rates instead of hourly.
Like a little, there's like a kid-sized wheelbarrow with his extra pay next to it. Here you go.
Repair. Oh yeah, and people are like, well, would you even accept that payment of pennies to get work on? He goes, yep, definitely would. They are cash. And they're like, there is a 10% processing fee though.
Every time I was a kid and had a sack of coins, everybody's like, oh, dang it, no way. Like, you can't really play with that. This guy's talking about a wheelbarrow. He's like, man, I couldn't find Sacagaweas. I was going to give you Sacagaweas, but they were all out, man.
Dude, this is freaking hilarious. So it turns out the guy who got the pennies too, he's cleaning him. He's like cashing them in.
He's got Windex and a cloth.
I mean, every single one. He's like, I gotta make sure these are shiny.
Yeah, spraying it on.
Hilarious.
Where it is. 409. Kid, spit on this one. Major spit. Yeah. But if you're wondering why we're in a coin shortage,
Yeah, it's his fault.
that's probably all the pennies in the state, man. Like, how did this guy find one?
I just don't know where he found the pennies. Like I said, I just know he had it waiting. Martha, get the penny.
Yeah, get the penny. Get the penny that we've been collecting.
Well, all righty, man. I think that's all there. Is there anything else you really want to mention or anything at all?
Not really. There's a new dog breed that looks like a zombie dog.
Looks like a zombie dog?
Yeah, it's like a mix between it's called the Moudi.
How do you spell that?
MUDI. It's like Audi, but with an M.
Like M as in Mike?
Yeah, M as in Mike.
MUDI dog breed?
Yeah, it's a new dog breed that they're recognizing. It looks like a so it's a mix between like a poodle and a German Shepherd, I think.
What? That's actually, dude, what the hell? This dog looks hella cool.
Are you serious? It looks like a zombie, doesn't it?
That's what makes it great. It's so fluffy.
Well, it's half fluffy and half not.
Dude, hell yeah. I would put like...
That'd be freaky in the middle of the night. You just see these like hyena-like looking thing.
I would freaking dye their mouths red all the time. And like let them walk around the neighborhood and like freak out everybody. They're like, "Wow, my God, sorry, zombie dog got out." I would literally name the dog Zombie. Zombie.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good name.
Zombie. Did you poop in the living room, Zombie? That'd be so funny. Like get like a greenish, reddish blood coming out of its mouth all the time. They'd be like, "What the hell?" That's a sick dog breed. So it's like they only recently decided this.
Oh my God! Look at the puppies. They look crazy.
That's cool, man. Like they got freaking like their fur's all kind of like matty looking. That's hell yeah. This thing's sweet. How expensive is a puppy? I'm kind of intrigued by like how much this is. So they live about 12 to 14 years. Personality, loyal, intelligent, and very active. Shedding, occasional. Grooming, occasional bath and brush. So I guess they're very eager to please. Oh, like, okay, cool. Can I buy one?
No way.
I want to like buy one. Like, we're going to like how much? I'm intrigued. Here's one, like Mayday litter.
What?
And so it's a breeder. $1,000. Dude, this dog look cool, man.
Me dog.
Yo, Zombie. What up, Zombie?
Oh, whoa. They look like a... You gotta like... I guess you gotta trim them good. Otherwise they look like...
Like Maddie? I would not trim him. So, like... They look more German Shepherd with, like, that Maddie poodle hair. Like, trying to describe it, those who are just hearing it, you should look it up. It looks crazy cool. But yeah, for those who not, so it looks like a regular German Shepherd, a little smaller, and like...
The white one.
The white ones are cool. And like, very, very fluffy. Like, a lot of curly-ish hair, but not like hardcore curly, like half curl, if that makes sense. And they are so cool looking. And I want one real bad. Oh my God, this puppy. Yeah, dude, like these things are cool looking. I would get one, and I would like one like black, and I would call it Zombie.
It's like an Oreo dog.
Oh, the one you see like the black and white ones? Dude, hell yeah. Like that little cool pattern in it. Hell yeah, dude, this is cool. Ah, that one looks like a zombie.
hay kind of, and then it has like the white fur that's like sticking out.
Dude, I want that one with like the white, like looks like the pattern looks kind of like cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream. Yeah.
You don't like that ice cream, man, or like that blizzard?
Looks like something you'll find in like Africa or something.
I want one so bad. Dang, these things look so cool. All right, that's it. I know what my next dog's going to be. He's a freaking Mouty, and he's going to be called Zombie. It's going to be his name. And you're going to love it.
Zombie.
Come here, Zombie. Like Zom will be a good like nickname and things like that too. Oh my god, I'm already planning on nicknaming him. That's it. It's done. I think we're gonna.
Like zombies, your Zom.
Come here, Zom. He comes out. The fake blood.
You don't bite me. Remember that. You don't eat me. Here's your blood for the day. It takes blood. You have to feed it blood. It's got to get at a carcass. It's a straight hyena, though. They made a dog hyena. I wonder how it barks.
Hardcore.
But yeah, man. It's been real. Anything else?
Dude. Nah, man. I'm good. That was a good podcast, man. It was fun.
Yeah. Thanks for everyone sticking with us. Hopefully we'll have Chris back next time and back to the routine or not, or maybe it'll just be us. I don't know. Depends on how Omicron.
Hopefully, Optimus Prime can save Chris.
Yeah, hopefully you found the what is it? The Allspark. That's the cure, guys. We need the Allspark. Inject that. Don't get the vaccine. Allspark. No, I'm just kidding.
But so they can where can they find you at?
Well, they can find us at patreon.com/pizzasubspod POD.
Hell yeah!
And help support us and the podcast and the equipment and get a shout out and a whole bunch of other stuff up there. Also, you can join the Discord that's on there. Subscribe to our YouTube and follow us on Instagram. It's Pizza Subs Podcast everywhere. So and you can also find Joe at
Average Joe Show. So it'll be twitch.tv/Average Joe Show, AVGJOESHOW.
Sweet. And Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year, everybody. Make 2022 a good year, man. Let's do this.
GOO.
Catch you guys in the next episode.
Yeah, peace.
Have a good night, y'all.